Hello, everybody, and welcome back to John's Daily Vlogs or the Lounge or whatever you want to call us, right? All right, let me get everything pulled up. It was definitely time to go live. I've been so busy, not had a chance, and I miss talking to you guys. So let's do this. All right. So, yeah, let's see here. Had to pause that because, I can hear myself in my ear. So, let me get the Twitter going so I can. Okay, so that's not. No, I thought my Twitter was running. Get it together there, Johnny boy. Go, Johnny, go. Go, Johnny, go. Johnny be bad. I'm not bad. I'm joking. Kelly Walker. Hello, hello. How are you, dear? Welcome to the live stream. Glad to have you. I hope that you have had a wonderful Tuesday. I almost said Monday, but that would have not been accurate. It is. Oh, goodness. I just got to get my Twitter up so I can get some tweets out so people, in case I didn't get the notification. Okay, come on. Come on, I need to send it. Okay. All right, so I got the tweet out. That way all the loungers that are following on Twitter. By the way, if you're not following us and you might be new or, never have joined us before, please follow us on Twitter at Lounge with John. And that way you can keep up with, the different live streams that we do and videos and events and announcements and all that jibber jabber. So make sure you're following us. And if you do follow us, the only way you can message me is if I follow you back. And sometimes I don't know if you're I don't get the notification that you followed me. So you can always say, "Hey, John, I'm following you on Twitter. Please follow me back." And, I'll be glad to do that. So let's see. Let's see. I'm doing good, Kelly. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's been a busy week. Well, these last few weeks has just been crazy because of the unfortunate situations that I've had to deal with, my grandma passing away, and then a good friend of mine passing away, and then college started up. So there's been no, there's been no slowdown. I've been on the expressway. It seems like everything just, but it's finally getting better and things are, slowing down and getting at a steady pace. So I'm waiting for more to join us. Let's see. Goodness, where is all my wonderful loungers tonight? And thank you, Kelly. It's, it was rough in the beginning, but the one thing I've learned about life is we can't let something bring us down. We have to just keep going, you know? All right, let's see. So, but yeah, it was rough because, my grandma passed, and then next thing I know, my friend ended up passing away as well. And which I expected both of them, not to sound mean when I say that, but, my grandma, she was, her age, and My friend, you know, she was battling cancer and just had too many things against her. So, but anyways, you know, like I said, you just gotta make the best of it and keep going, and that's what I've been doing. Taco, there's my boy. What's up, homie? Good to see you, man. JJ, hello, hello. Amber, my Amber, what is up, my Amber? How the heck are you, baby girl? My goodness, I have missed you guys like crazy, and I'm so sorry that I've not been live, guys. I promise it's nothing to do with you. It's not because I'm bored or anything like that. I promise. It's just I've been extremely busy with college. And you know, so because someone messaged me and said I must be bored. No, I'm not bored. Uh I've got a lot going on. So, you know, I had to get when you go back to college, I don't know how many of you might be in college or been in college, but that first week is like it's like you're on the expressway on the interstate, you know, and you're in the fast lane, and you got to keep up with the speeding traffic, you know. That's kind of like what it's like. So, but things are finally on track. So, you know, here I am. Boy Meets Food Review. Hello, hello, buddy. How the heck are you, man? I hope life is treating you well. It's good to see you over here, man. I don't see you very often when I'm live, so it's good to see another wonderful subscriber coming over and showing their support. I appreciate that, boy. I really do. As a matter of fact, while you're here, boy, if you would like to, now I'm not saying tonight, but I would love to bring you on a live stream sometime and let's just hang out and chat and maybe even just do some, you know, basic updates to people, maybe to catch, you know, bring people up to date on what's going on with you, what's going on with me. Um, and maybe do a Q, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? A Q&A where people can ask questions and stuff like that. If it's something you would like to do, let me know. And if not, if anybody else would like to do that, or you'd ever like to do an interview and come on, I would love to have you. So just email me and let me know, okay? Or send me a DM. You know, I'm doing good, Taco. I'm doing good. I got a little bit of a bicker that I want to talk about here in a little bit because, frankly, I'm getting sick and tired of this guy, and he just don't know when enough is enough, and he needs to learn that when it's time to back the heck off somebody, it's time to back off, and he doesn't know how to do that. He wants to, you know, continue to try to call and harass me, and you know, I want that said person to know I'm not going to tolerate it. So if you want to play ball, then keep on because I'm not going to put up with it. Simple as that. I'm not putting up with the immaturity from this guy. And the person I'm talking about is that daggam cowpoke. Cowpoke, you need to grow up and act your damn age and stop trying to, you know, call and act like you're some kind of innocent guy and bring me on your damn podcast. Let me make something clear to you, cowpoke. I don't want to be on your podcast. I don't want you recording me, and I don't give you permission to record me. So next time, you better think about it. You call me again and bring me on your stuff recording me, and I'm going to get you, and I'm going to get you good. Okay? Stop calling me. Period. Find somebody else because I don't got time for the immaturity. I don't got time for some old man who wants to sit there and try to do whatever the hell it is you're trying to do. I don't know what it is, but you're being an idiot. Simple as that. Let me remind you about something, Cal. I used to respect you, and I used to be a friend once upon a time until you decided that you was going to try to make a fool out of me and try to make me look like an idiot. and try to make me look like I was doing something that I wasn't. You know, you was one of them that also wanted to make me look like I was on YouTube being a beggar and all that stuff. Now, I know you're old, and I know you might have short-term memory or Alzheimer's or whatever the hell might be going on, or you know, you maybe you're eating too much corn and your shucker's kind of getting a little bit, you know, out of place. But let me remind you, you made them choices. So stop calling me. Okay? Stop calling me. Other than that, thank you for shopping at Walmart, my friendly shoppers. Please be sure to check out our 20% off aisle before you leave. I'll explain to you guys what happened. Basically, this guy calls me. Okay? He calls me up. At first, I didn't know who it was. I won't lie. I didn't know who it was at first. And I thought it was one of them survey people or whatever. Well, not survey person, but sometimes you get them calls where people want you to vote and all that. And that's what he was acting like. He was talking with like a Southern voice. I guess that was him trying to make fun of Southern people. But go in the South, Mr. Cal, and see how far that gets you. Okay? Promise you, it won't get you far. Anyways, he asked about voting. Did I believe in voting and all that? And, you know, and before I knew who it was, I was just kind of going along with it. So I was like, you know, yeah, I believe in voting. He said, what do you vote all the time? I said, no, not all the time. If I know who it is and I don't like them, I'm not going to vote for them, period. Well, then I brought up, I said, so I forget exactly what brought it up, but I said, well, tell me something. I said, why is it that if someone goes out now I get it. If you go out and you commit a crime, you deserve to pay for your consequences, right? I get that. But you know, people make mistakes, and there's people out there that do have felonies that made a mistake, and much later in their life they're totally different, right? Well, I think that people that have them felonies and stuff, there should be a way to reevaluate them to where they can at least have the right to vote again. But because they made a mistake, they no longer have that right. And I don't agree with that. Now, maybe that's just me, and maybe I shouldn't think that way being in criminal justice, but I don't agree with that. I think that people can change their life. Obviously, I'm not saying that if someone goes out there and murders somebody that they should have the right to vote, because, I mean, obviously, that's a much serious, you know, it's a serious crime. But I don't think it should be based on just because there's a person with a felony. It should be based on what kind of felony you got, on if you can vote or not. Anyways, he didn't like me saying that, and he started using his typical words. And he was like, can I get a hell yes, hell no? And I knew it was him then. That's when I told him. I said, no, it was you. And I forget exactly what I said. I said, you're a piece of shit, and you can stop calling me, because I forget exactly how I said it, but I pretty much called him out on being a fake ass friend, and I hung up on him. And, you know, he was laughing. My nephew was listening to it after, and he was laughing, thinking that he pulled a prank on me. Now, the joke's on you, buddy. You called thinking I wouldn't figure out who you was. I don't know if you think because maybe my eyes make me dumb, or I don't know what it is, but we have no friendship. There will never be a friendship between me and you. You chose that when you chose to go against me and be a hypocrite and treat a person like dirt. Okay. When you decided to tell me that I'm one of them handicapped people that should go get a job working in a factory with other handicapped people. Someone that says that everybody don't have the right to vote. Someone that thinks someone that's disabled, you know, they're so much different. Well, as I can give you is the middle finger, my friend, and tell you that you will never be welcome here at the lounge. or here at John's Daily Vlogs. And I hate saying that because I think everybody makes mistakes, but I'm just not going to accept you. I think you're a traitor. You're a fake friend, and you've got some marbles that's bouncing around upstairs, and I just don't think they're falling in place there. Okay, so just take your ass on somewhere else. If someone tells you to stop calling them, you stop calling them. And if someone tells you they want you to record them, let me remind you, there are laws that you have to follow, and I don't give a damn how old you are. Just because you're a senior citizen, that don't mean you can, treat people like dirt. And it doesn't mean you can just bring people on your show to try to make them look like an idiot. Now, what I said on that podcast is exactly what I just told these people and the loungers and everybody. But point is, I don't like you. I think you're disrespectful. And I don't think that a lot of people respect the way that you treat people. And don't try to come up on a podcast and say that I'm the one in the wrong. You're the one in the wrong. Saying awful things about people, hurtful things about people, because you don't got no type of care in your heart. Your heart is not caring at all. You don't give a damn. You don't care what the other person feels like when you make them feel like they're dirt, or when you make them feel like something's wrong with them. You think because you work and because you run a podcast, you think that puts you to the top of the world. But let me remind you once again, Cal shit, the only thing you are in my book is shit on a shovel. And shit on a shovel only goes one direction. And that's out the window, my friend. So stop calling me. Grow up. Other than that, I love you guys. Anyways, I am doing fantastic. But I wanted to share with you guys what happened because we're all together on things. We all support each other. And I thought you guys deserve to know what he's doing. And that's what he's doing. Constantly trying to call me and put me on his dumbass podcast. So that's what's going down. Amber, how the heck are you? And everybody else. Let me catch up on chat here. Jeff, how you doing, partner? Potatoes! Crystal Lynn, how are you, dear? Good to see you guys, man. I've missed you guys so much. I really have. And I didn't want this to look like it was, I'm coming back and it's just a bitchy hangout, because I'm in a good mood. But I just wanted to put things out there the way they was. This guy doesn't know when to stop. He just thinks he's above everybody. Well, I got a job, so that makes me much better than the person next door. Good for you. Would you like a fucking cookie? Hurry up, potatoes, and get them cookies baked. Oh, guys, I was busy today outside. Jeff, college is going good. Thank you for asking, buddy. Like I said, my first week was kind of hectic. You know what I mean? I just I guess it's just that getting in, into the pace of things. And I've got 5 classes this semester, and so I just kind of had to get the routine down of getting which ones are online, which ones, because some of them just online and other ones are face to face. And we got to our class the other day and ended up coming to find out that it was a class that did require a book, and nobody had their book. So the instructor's like, oh boy, we got a problem here. She even had the wrong book because she didn't think that it was needed. So but it got straightened out and all that good stuff. So things are on track now. So thank you for asking, Jeff. It's going good, my friend. Yeah, exactly, Jeff. And I usually yeah, pretty much. I have 2 classes each day that I go, and one of them's a hybrid class, so we don't always have class. Like, I don't go back to the one class until like the 13th. You know what I mean? Um, but I really like it because every class is based on law. Um, to give you a better idea, I've got one law that is introduction to police and law. Another one is, let me think here. Another one is culture awareness. Another one is introduction to intro to corrections, I believe is the name of it. And then another one's based on prison laws. And all of them's very interesting, very, very interesting classes. And I really enjoy it. I've learned, guys, just in this 1 week that I've been to college, I've learned so much in the last 5 days that, I mean, you wouldn't believe the things that you can learn in just 1 week. But I learned some really, really cool stuff. Check this out. By the end of the semester, I will have earned 2 certificates that the state police have to take as well. It's a requirement for them to be a state cop. They have to get those certificates, and I will have those certificates as well. So I didn't realize that, in the field that I'm in, I pretty much got to learn all the laws. I've got to learn the laws about being a police officer. I've got to learn the laws about detectives. I got to learn the laws about probation officers, correctional officers, prison laws, American rights, all this different stuff. And to me, and maybe not everybody, some might find it very boring and even a migraine, but to me, I find criminal justice a very interesting course because you learn a lot of stuff. You learn a lot about even rights that you didn't even know about, So hopefully not only will this land me on a good career, but it will also allow me to better myself and better helping other people if they ever need advice. So I'm really, really thankful. I really am, guys. I'm really proud of where I am today. And I'm not bragging. I'm not like saying, oh, pat me on the back. But if you guys was to see, well, you've heard. So looking at where I started in life and the rough road that I went down and the battles that I have faced and the obstacles that I have ran into. And now this, completely doing a 180, changing my life all the way around for the better. I'm very impressed with where I'm at. So I think that's what makes me feel that I have a good right to brag about that. So anyways, enough about my law stuff. Y'all don't want to hear about that all night. But yeah, goodness, it's been so long, it feels like. Baba Boo, what the f you gonna do? Here comes Baba Boo. Baba Boo, how are you, dear? I have missed you. I've missed you, I've missed you all. And we've not hung out for a while because of just, life taking, the course of being busy and all that. But here I am, and I have just missed you guys like crazy. Yeah, I've missed you too, Purple Peeps. Ree. Yeah, I really am proud, Amber. I really am. And you're right, Bubba Boo. Never give up on your dreams. Guys, I went into the cigarette store today, and I forget what we was talking about. Anyway, I brought up about going back to college, and the lady asked me what I did, and I told her, and she was just amazed by just that short story and knowing, a little quickly about my own condition. She was really amazed where I am today. And my sister came out and she said, that lady in there is almost in tears because she's so amazed by the things you said to her. And I told her on the way out, she had said, I wish that I would have went to college. And I got to the door and I turned around and I said, ma'am, I said, may I say something without offending you? And she said, well, sure. I said, ma'am, I started going back to college at the age of 38. I said, so if you've got hopes and dreams and going back to college is one of them, I said, there's only one thing stopping you. And she said, what is that? I said, look in the mirror and you'll find your answer. I said, you can do it. If you want to change your life, do it, because only you are stopping you from having what you want in life. And I guess that really hit home base with her. Guys, do me a favor. I want you to talk for a minute. I got to sit down my headset for a second and run and grab my charger so I don't lose the chat window and I can talk with you. All right. So you guys stay there for a minute. Amber, keep people occupied, or Bubba Boo. I don't know. Blue Wings is in here yet, but whoever, just stick right there and I'll be right back. Here comes the Bubba Boo. What the fuck you gonna do? I gave you a charger. Yeah, I will. I'll give you one. I've got one. I'll give it to you in a little bit. All right, guys. I'm back. I had to run and, like I said, grab my charger, or else we was going to run into some complications here. So now that I'm back, I will plug this cord here into my wonderful desktop computer. That way I can stay charged while I'm talking to you wonderful loungers. I have really missed you guys, Amber and all of you. I have gotten so close to you guys to where I'm used to having these conversations with you guys, and I'm used to socializing with you guys. And what is this? Okay, here we go. Um, let's see. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I'm just so, we've created this relationship. All of us have. I mean, if you think about it, um, I feel like that the lounge has created a place unlike a lot of other channels. And I'm not saying nothing bad, like, Bubba Boo and all you guys have good channels and you guys do a lot of good stuff. But I mean, in general, we've created this connection, this place where people connect and they get to know each other. And it's just so very special to me. It really is. Um, so yeah, let me get caught up on chat here. Cutie, how the heck are you? I have missed you so much, Cutie. How the heck are you there? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you've been well. I've not talked to you for a little bit. So welcome. Thank you so much for coming back over. Damn, whoa, where's the party with people getting naked? Shit. I guess I am on the wrong side of the map. Heck damn. Let me see what Bubba said. I missed it. Nice, Bubba Boo, almost at 700 subs. Yeah, that is freaking awesome. So if anybody's in here tonight and you're not a subscriber over with Bubba Boo, make sure you click on that name, go over and join her, show her some love, hit that subscribe button, and join Bubba Boo. Another really, really awesome YouTuber, just like the rest of you loungers in here. Guys, we are so close over at the lounge. We are so close. 842. We're almost down to, we're almost at the actually we are, let's see, 842. So pretty much a little over 100 150, about 150 50ish subscribers, and we'll be at 1,000 subscribers at the lounge. You guys, when we hit that 1,000 mark, I am going to be so excited. I really am, because we've came a long ways. you know. Um, and speaking of that, I was thinking about it, and I talked to Blue Wings about it a little bit. I think we need to once we hit that 1,000 mark, even if we do it beforehand, but to get a really, well, I think we need to work on maybe trying to even get a sponsor for the lounge. Maybe whether it's doing a review of some type of electronics or doing reviews of whatever. So if anybody knows of anything, or if for some reason a sponsor would ever listen to this stream, the lounge would always be glad to bring in new sponsors. I mean, I think that would be such a boost for the lounge, but that's just my own opinion. And it doesn't necessarily have to be food, because I was thinking about that. Everybody does food reviews, and I'm not saying nothing bad about it and stuff like that. We need to be unique. So I'm hoping that when we do get a sponsor, we can do something unique, something different, So if anybody has ideas or, wants to sponsor the lounge, please, by all means, let me know. Um, and if anybody comes in and you're not a subscriber at the lounge, well, I'll have if one of my one of the mods could put the other YouTube channel, put that link in the window for people. And if you don't know it, it's youtube.com/lounging with John. So there you go. But Bubba Boo, congratulations. I'm super, super happy for you, dear. I really am. All right. Check it. I thought something that'd be cool, but I guess it just depends. But like I said, doing something different, like a review of maybe hunting equipment, or a review of doing, fishing equipment, or a review of, some sort of technology, or, something like that is kind of what I was thinking about. But, or heck, or even, doing, I, I don't know. I don't know. My mind is just running all kinds of ideas. So I don't know. But anyways, I am glad to be back, though. I'll tell you that. Guys, I got some important information as well. Let me see here. All right. Don't hold me to this. But I'm wanting to say it's the 29th that the doors open back up at the lounge. But if not, I can tell you that it is this week. So be looking for your notifications. If you're not a subscriber of the lounge, you need to be. Because then we're going to be doing our live streams from the lounge again. And showing the lounge as much love as I can, because of what happened, which was really, really, really ridiculous. But I'm just hoping that when we open the doors again at the lounge, that the first night can be a really, a full house. So let me go back to chat here and see who we got. Okay, Cutie, does that link work for the lounge as well? The user or whatever, the way you got it? Because we also got a custom domain that you can use as well, which is the youtube.com/lounging with John, just in case, if anybody wanted it to be an easier link. But if that works, then that works. Yeah, Jeff, the stuff with Cal, continuing to try to call me and use me for his audience, or not audience, but to get him an audience, um, and the way he looks at people, it just aggravates the crap out of me. And that's why I said, and I'll say it again, just in case he's listening, didn't hear it the first time. Don't call me no more, and don't bring me on your podcast anymore. I don't give you permission to have me on your podcast or to have my recordings on your podcast. So they better disappear. That's what I do know. They better disappear. And you guys know me. I'm easy to get along with. But that podcast better vanish. I do know that. Because there are laws to follow. And if someone don't want it'd be just like if, say, I called Cutie up, right? I didn't ask her. I didn't warn her, nothing. And just put her on there recording her and all that. She can nail me for that. And he doesn't warn you neither. He called twice, he's done it. And he doesn't say, well, you're on the podcast, blah, blah, or you're being recorded or nothing like that. He'll just, like he's just in charge of everything. And you all heard what I said in the beginning. I've got no respect for him. None. None. He degraded me. He degraded Blue Wings. And I don't know how many other people he's probably said bad stuff about. You know, he needs to stick to his airport job and stop trying to be some kind of podcast hero. Because I'll tell you what it is. The results of his podcast is like pouring water in a brown paper sack. The bullshit just falls right out the bottom, right? Got no respect for him. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. You know, he, like I said, was a friend until he did all the, you know, treating me the way he treated me. And then to say, oh, well, you need to be working in one of them factories with all them other blind people. Who the fuck are you to tell me as I go to college, as I'm working on my associate's degree in criminal justice, and you're telling me that I need to go get a job? Really? Anyways, I love you guys, man. I'm just, that guy just, how do I say it? He really humors me, but pisses me off at the same time. So what do you call that? I'll tell you, Amber has sure told him off a couple times. That's for damn sure. But he needs to stop calling me because it's really getting out of hand. It's pretty bad that, you know, you gotta go through your address book to make a podcast show, you know, be successful. I guess that makes me a star, I guess. Hold on, I need to go through my contacts here so I can actually perform a live. That's pathetic. Anyway. So today, what did I do today? Let's see. Well, let's start with yesterday. I did homework, and then the rest of the day I put into messing around with the car, with the Camaro. I put 2 coats of wax on her yesterday, and then I put another coat on her today. Well, first I'd washed her and, you know, all that stuff, and then I waxed her and all that. And yeah, I keep that thing garage kept because she belongs in the garage, you know. Anyways, so that's what I've been doing the last few days, and cleaning up my garage. Tomorrow I'll try to get a video and show you guys. I've really got the man cave looking good. I've really came a long ways with it. My sister and mom, they've also helped me get everything organized and straightened up in there. I got all my tools where they need to be, because as you guys might not know, I don't know if some of you do or not, but one of the other big things I like to do is work on vehicles. I'm good at it. I enjoy doing it. Every now and then I'll bust a knuckle and cuss a little bit, but I would say that I'm not too shabby for being a blind mechanic, but I enjoy it. So, yeah. All right, let me get into the chat here. All right, let's see. Let me see what you said, Cutie. I missed it. I'm as cool as a cucumber. Yes, you are. All right, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, he, you know, yeah, cutie, it was Cowpoke. Um, said some pretty hurtful things about Blue a while back. And also about me. And you know, I was always good to that guy. If you guys remember, some of you might even remember, I used to retweet his stuff on Twitter, and I used to say really good things about this guy. And then he goes and pulls me on this podcast out of the blue one day, making me look like one of them YouTubers where I'm begging and stuff. I've never begged. I remember I did a video when my air conditioner went out because I freaked out. You know, my son's got asthma, didn't know what to do. Whatever. Anyways, he made a big deal out of that, and then from there, he, was trying to put me out there being a beggar and saying all these horrible things about me because I got a PO box and all this stuff. And I thought it was over after that one because you know I thought that was it. But then no, he called me again today, pulled me on a podcast again. Didn't tell me I was on a podcast. Didn't tell me that, quote, I'm recording you or you were live on a podcast with me. Is that okay? Unquote. Right? Dumbass. Anyways, I don't know how to keep up on that, guys, but if somebody can let me know uh, in like 3 or 4 days if he's still got my recording on his podcast, because it will be taken off. And I promise you that, Cal. You get rid of my stuff on your podcast because I don't, no, I don't want to be on it. And I don't want you having me on your podcast. So get rid of it, delete it. Anyways, so that's that. How you doing, Christina? And my phone's being silly. I'm trying to. Let's see. Just looking at chat, you guys. Okay. I'll just catching up, make sure nobody was asking me anything on the chat because it's not hard for me to miss stuff. And speaking of duct tape, I won't hate on duct tape. On my Camaro, I don't think I ever showed you guys, but one of the tail lights, it was like that when I got it. One of the tail lights, I guess, to cover it got busted. So I don't know where you get red duct tape, but it's that mechanic like duct tape they use at the races and stuff. Anyway, they use that for the cover. And it works good because you can see the light through it when it lights up. So, but duct tape is, hey, it's good stuff, man. Nobody better be putting down duct tape because we'll all be bouncing up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Kick somebody's ass, you won't put down the duct tape. Hell no. All right, let's see. The Camaro that I have is a 95, Bubba Boo. And I love it. Have you seen it? Did you see the Camaro in any of the videos, Bubba? And that's right, Jeff. If you ever want to go back to college, you sure can. I'm really happy with college. And I'll just tell you this, even when I graduate, I'm not done. Even if I'm working, I'm going back to finish up because I'm going to get, I'll have my associates in criminology, but then I'm going to go and I'm going to extend it and get my, what's the next degree up from associates and master's degree, I believe. Anyways, I got to have that. So I'll be transferred, and the nice thing is my credits go with me. So that'd be nice. Yeah, not master's, bachelor's degree. That's right. Thanks, buddy. I don't know why I said master's, but yeah. He called me today, Amber. Today was when he called me. And again, I hope he listens to this, or somebody that's one of his trolls listens to it, because I'm telling him he better get rid of my voice on his podcast, because I did not give him permission to bring me on a podcast recording me. So he better get rid of it. But yeah. But yeah, Amber, if you can keep an eye on that for me, like, or whoever, I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, and it's not that it was anything like I don't want no one hearing me on it, because I didn't obviously say anything wrong about anybody. Um, I spoke my feelings about voting, and I spoke how, I think that sometimes people end up, when they're young, they do things and end up, getting a bad record. But then they grow up, they grow up. And I think those that do change, I think that they deserve to be able to vote if they want to vote. You know, again, I think that it shouldn't be just based on if a person has a felony, you can't vote. I think it should be based on what did you do, you know, instead of just it doesn't matter, you just can't vote no more. I mean, people change, you know. Yeah, it was today. So it should be on YouTube, I bet. I bet it is. And yeah, I mean, even the first one when he did that to me, if he would have apologized like a friend really would, I probably wouldn't have the feelings I have about him today. But friends don't do that to friends. So, oh, it's Big Red's so good. Um, but I'll do another video, Bubba, so I'll give you a full walk around in my Camaro again. Um, I'm actually wanting to do some stuff to it later on. I'm going to change out the motor. If I don't change out the motor, then be looking to see me with another Camaro, because I would like to have the V8 that they put in the 98. The 98 Camaro was a really good year for Camaro. And I think that 2000 was another good year for Camaro. Um, I think that the 5.7 liter. It's the V8. I think that that's probably one of their better motors that they put in the Camaros. The 95 came out with the 5.7, and it also came out with the 3.4 liter, so the V6. Which I'm not dogging the V6. A lot of V8 people will will dog V6s, but they're not bad motors. I think it's all about how you take care of your vehicle, to be honest. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. To be honest, my next car that I'd really like to have, even before I get another Camaro, the next car I'd like to have is a Trans Am. I want the exact year of Trans Am that was on Knight Rider. And I don't know what year that was. I want to say an 88 that was on. And if anybody knows, by all means, let me know what year that is, because that is the year I'm looking for. That's the car that I want. That is the car that I want. Like, with a passion. I really do. I love that car. But we'll see. What year was yours, Bubba Boo? Let's see. Oh yes, Bubba. I need to work on that for you. As soon as I get some time, I'm gonna put you another song together. Yeah, that's a nice car too there, boy. It sure is, my friend. Come on, let me see here. My phone's being, I don't know what's going on with my phone tonight, but come on. Okay, so you had the 94. That's, I believe the 94 and 95 are pretty much the same. It's the same body style, isn't it, Bubba? If I'm not mistaken. What did yours have the 3.4 in it, Bubba, or did you have the 5.7? Yeah, the car in Knight Rider was a Trans Am, but I don't know what year it was. And then here goes my phone acting stupid again. Come on, I just want to see the chat. Yeah, that was my favorite show as well. Knight Rider was. That was every day I would watch that show every single day. Um, if there's anything that I could have, and I don't have it, but if there's one thing that I could have, if someone ever got me a gift, I don't mean you guys, but I mean like Christmas or my birthday or whatever, I always tell people, get me the Knight Rider full series and I would be in heaven. My gosh, I would be in heaven. But I've not got that wish so far, but you never know. Um, yep, mine's got the same exact motor, Bubba. Mine's a 3.4. I've had a few people try to laugh at it, but then they've been left sitting at the stoplight. So they don't have much to say when, you know, the 3.4 leaves them sitting. If someone tells me that a V6 cannot carry power, I'll tell them that they're full of shit. Does yours got the turbo, Bubba? Mine's got the turbo in it. It's a 3.4, but it's turbo injected anyways. That was obviously aftermarket on that part of the install, but it'll get and go. but I won't let no one drive it fast right now because the tires on the back are two different sizes, and that will put the rear end out quicker and shit. So until I get new tires all the way around it, I'm really babying it. Yeah, I used to have a Thunderbird, Christina, and mine had that same motor. It had the motor that was in my Thunderbird was actually came out of, well, it didn't come out of a Mustang, but it's the same motor they put in the Mustang. And I think you're talking about the same thing. That car would fly. Yeah, I would love to have the car like they had Knight Rider. Obviously, not exactly with all the stuff they put into it, but I will own one of these days. Yeah, I don't have a professional clean mind, but um, I'll show you tomorrow. I'll do a video outside tomorrow and show you how shiny I got it. And again, to remind you, you know, I I keep it in the garage. I keep it waxed. If it's raining, it doesn't go out in it doesn't come out of the garage. I'm really, really picky about my vehicles, especially that one. Especially that one. So, all right, let's see. All right, there we go. So, guys, I'm really, really glad I got to hang out with you guys tonight. Um, I've yet to have my dinner, so I'm going to go eat here in a few minutes. Um, a couple things before I go, so nobody leave yet. That way you'll know. Um, we are not far at all from being able to get the mugs ordered. So I'm going to say just a guesstimate, maybe 2 or 3 more donations if we can get them, and I think we'll be there. So if anybody watches this later and you would like to contribute, just remember that's what it's going to, so we can get them ordered. Blue Wings will be placing the order, but I'll be the one arranging all the funds from the donations and all that. If you would like to donate, it's real simple. It's I don't think Blue Wings is with us tonight, so I'm going to try to put this link in here for you the right way, in case anybody does want to help out. And I think it's funny because that's another reason Cal shit wants to give me a hard time, because he doesn't like the fact that I put a link on our channel where people can donate. Well, that's tough shit, because you're not God, my friend. And if somebody wants to donate, they're going to donate. Anyways, oops. I'm just putting a link in here real quick. I've never seen somebody act so immature, but I'm going to tell you, he is a bully, you see. And bullies are not tolerated. Okay, I'm almost done here, guys. Not done as in talking, but writing this down for you. I had to write it on my phone, so it took a minute. All right, so there's the link. So if anybody wants to participate on that, you are more than welcome. You do not have to, because I still love you guys regardless. And trust me, I understand how tight it can be. I get it. Trust me, I get it. Anyways, guys, I'm glad I got to come in tonight. I'm going to tell you this much. If tomorrow is the night that we're allowed to open at the lounge, get ready. Okay? Because I hopefully the first night that we open back up in the lounge, we'll have a house full. If you're not part of the lounge or subscribe to the lounge, go over and hit that subscribe button. It's real easy. YouTube.com/lounging with John. Go there, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I promise you, you are joining a community of people that are more than just a channel. We're like a family. We take care of each other. We respect each other. And we don't do that drama BS all the time. You know, I might talk about a situation, but you look back, we don't do all the BS that goes on a lot, you know. So anyways, guys, I'm really glad I got to hang out with you guys tonight. I really am. I missed you guys very much. And just know, you know, I wasn't here, but I've been really busy, you know, with school and all that stuff. But things are getting smoothed out now. So we should be able to get back on track here a little bit. So, yeah, I'm going to go put some more food in my face, do some more studying, all that good stuff. And, you know, just so people know, when I do talk about criminal justice, or, you know, if I do say anything about law or someone asks me a question, it is only my opinion. I am only giving you my opinion. I'm not a, you know, I'm not a professional lawyer. I'm not, you know, no professional to where I can give you a professional piece of law information. Okay. So just so I put that out there, somebody bitching. But anyways, like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys here later on. All right. I love you guys. And Amber, let me know if you find that and it doesn't disappear, because like I said, that's BS. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later.